Hey everybody, breaking Hearthstone news on a Monday evening. This came out hours ago, but I was at my real world job, so I couldn't go ahead and post anything earlier, but here's a breakdown in case you haven't seen it. There's a patch incoming, 28.0.3. There's some balance changes to standard and some balance changes to Battlegrounds. They posted this afternoon, and it says, balance changes are afoot in the Badlands, full patch notes coming tomorrow. Some are saying, potentially, that this could also be launching tomorrow. So, listen, we'll at least see all the patch notes and the reasons why. Some of us probably already know the reasons why, but to break it down a little bit, there's a couple of nerfs and then some reworks on some cards. Interesting ones here. So, Blind Eye Sharpshooter is going to have a nerf, and some are saying that they don't think that the mana is a problem, but the health on this card. So either it's going to be adjusted a little bit on how much damage it's dealing, or it's going to be less health on the card. Either way, I think it's a good potential change depending on how badly it gets nerfed. But this one I was not shocked about, and I've been talking about not being shocked about it for a little while now. Always a bigger Jormungandr is also going to be nerfed a bit. I personally did not see this being a huge problem, but I'm noticing on the win rates, at least on HS Replay, they're saying that Hunter is the second strongest class in terms of win rates, so it's understandable. I don't know what this is going to do. I don't know if this is going to be buffed on mana. I wouldn't think so. Maybe something about give a minion +1 attack. Not quite sure yet, but it's definitely being nerfed. Next up, Order in the Court, 2 mana. Order in the Court, reorder your deck from highest card to lowest card, draw a card. If this does anything higher up on the mana scale, I don't see it being something that you can even worry about keeping. This being at 2 mana is perfect. Anything higher than that, maybe if they put it at 3 mana, it would be fine. But if you put it at 4 mana, you don't really have a lot of turns to worry about. I don't see this being something that will keep the card in any of the decks. At least my thoughts and feelings. I do play this in a couple of Paladin decks. If it goes to 4 mana, I'm probably just teching it out for something else. And then here's some interesting somethings. Defense Attorney Nathanos is getting some sort of rework. I have not seen this card. I've noticed in the play rates, at least on HS Replay, and thank you HS Replay for being so awesome in terms of the data and statistics that I can go through. I'm not seeing this card play, so it'll be interesting to see what this card will actually do after they do its rework. Right now, the battle cry, discover a friendly death rattle minion that died this game, triggering gain this death rattle. So should be interesting to see what happens with this. Maybe this is going to help push it to be played a lot more, but right now it's not played at all. And then the next one, and I couldn't find a good image for this on the playhearthstone.com, so I decided to make my own, and then I put, the little minion I made in there. Azurite Snake. This is one of the first things that they changed. They did that hotfix patch really quick to adjust it to 6 mana from 4 mana, and they're saying they're going to rework this card. So it'll be interesting to see what they're reworking. I think if you make this, your hero steals 5 health from the enemy hero, that would be good. Or something like your hero, instead of it being steals 10 health, maybe it would do something that kills the armor. Because listen, if you have 55 armor and then you only have 9 health, when this thing comes into play, you're dead. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the rework is. I'm excited to see what the rework is, but it was definitely coming. Everybody knew that this was going to be tweaked based on the last notes they talked about it. Also, understanding there's going to be some balances on Battlegrounds. There's a Murloc, Pirate, Elemental, a couple Elementals, and a couple of Quillbore buffs, and this is cool. I like it. No problem. I don't really have any problems with any of these cards, but they see something there. But in terms of the nerfs, I absolutely agree with all of these. The Banana Slammer, Goldrin, Base Skill. This one I can't remember the name. I apologize. All of these 5 cards are very, very, very powerful. A little too powerful. So I like that they're nerfing these a little bit. And then reworks of a couple of these cards. I don't remember the names of these, I apologize, but this is good. I really like these cards being adjusted, you know, especially on the beasts side. And then they'll have notes tomorrow. The full patch notes are coming tomorrow, so we'll be able to see those specifics. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the Battlegrounds, but I did want to show everybody this in case no one saw this. Today at like 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we've got an enchanting announcement coming soon for the Battlegrounds. So enchanting, it looks like magical swirls. This should be something about the next season, which is super upcoming. Maybe we'll hear more about this tomorrow with the patch notes. Maybe this will be in play super soon. It's very exciting. Things that are happening in both Battlegrounds and in both Standard. And listen, we've got the Masters Tour less than 3 weeks away. I think it's on the 16th and 17th. So I think this gives enough time, if there's no other balance changes for the next 2 weeks, that the competitors will not have a huge, massive problem. I think that gives them enough time. And these adjustments are not huge. It's not like they're not changing the entire game. They're making a couple of incremental tweaks to a few cards, not 15 cards, not 20 cards, you know, a couple of card changes, little tweaks here and there, and I think everybody's going to be happy. And then hopefully, if there is a problem with some of these changes, or they didn't tweak enough, or they didn't balance enough cards, maybe some things will change and we'll get something sooner than that. Hopefully it stays away from the Masters Tour and let all of those players have a set 2 weeks to play the cards and get ready for that, because it's super important. Okay, I'm done rambling. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to film this, finish the editing and what have you, and I'm going to post this up, and most likely I will do another video sometime tomorrow going over the nerfs and the buffs from Battlegrounds. We'll see. Who knows today? Hope you have a good time, and I will see you in the next video.